Hi guys, this is Chelston Pinto. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. I'm a certified strength and conditioning coach from the Australian Strength and Conditioning Association. Today's session is going to be an advanced form of strength and conditioning. This is preferably for athletes, for professional athletes, for semi-professional athletes, or young athletes who want to get to a professional level. Alright. If you're someone who just trains regularly, if you've been doing strength training for the past 2 years, then you can definitely do this workout. Well, for the rest of you, it's more of an informative session on what it takes to reach the next level in terms of athletic behavior. But I will also try and scale down as many movements as I can. So before we get started, I'd just like to let you know what all we require for this particular workout. We require mini bands, alright? So mini bands come like this. Okay, you can use whatever resistance is comfortable for you. These are the long bands, alright? So you need any one of these. Again, they come in different resistance. You can check the Decathlon website for more details on the bands. If you're someone who plays an upper body sport, then ideally you require this for your shoulder stability. Alright. We also require one kettlebell or one dumbbell. If you don't have a kettlebell or dumbbell, probably a stone or a duffel bag will also do. Apart from that, you need two mini boxes or cushions just like this. Yeah. So that's all we need to get started with this home workout, which is an advanced strength and conditioning workout for today. Alright, we get started with some warm up now. What I want you to do is get into a high plank position. So your wrist, elbow, and shoulder have to be in one line. Okay, so from here, get the right heel outside your right palm. Keep the back leg straight. From here, look up towards the ceiling, come back down. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go on to the other side now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next up, you can lie down on your back. Okay, so from here, get one leg up and just go across. Get it back up and go across. Just do 5 reps. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Let's go on to the other side. One leg up, go across. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, that's good. Next up, you'll bridge. So bend both your knees, your hands beside your hip. Trust up with your hip all the way up. Contract your glutes and core. Back down slowly. Let's go back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. Next up, you lie down on your stomach. Get both your hands up wide. From here, get one leg up and go across. Get the other leg up and go across. So let's try and keep your shoulders onto the ground. Let's do 5 on each side by yourselves. Get started. Also, while you're doing this movement, I'd like to tell you to prepare for a strength and conditioning session like this or to prepare for running, there are 3 main things that you need to include in your warm-up. Alright. Number 1 is mobilize and stabilize your body. Alright. So what we just did was mobilize your body in terms of going up one side and then coming on to the other side. Stability is nothing but trying and activating your core. Okay, so this once you're done with the movement, you can get back up on your feet. I'll just show you a stabilization movement. Okay, so both your feet in line with your hip. From here, your hands forward. I want you to get onto one position just there, a single leg deadlift, and then come back up straight. Alright, so you're trying make sure that you're well balanced, as stable as possible, and then stand up straight. Okay, I'll do that from the side. So from here, just go forward, stabilize yourself, and then come up, stand straight. We're doing that 5 on each side. You can start 5 on your right side, 5 on your left side. If at any point of time you lose balance there, you just put this leg down and then start again. Don't fight against it too much. Yeah, let's do 5 on each side. So coming back to the warm-up, there are 3 steps. One is mobilize as well as stabilize. Alright. Second one is activation, muscle activation. What we did with the bridge was muscle activation. We'll do a couple of more movements now to activate the body. Alright. The third one is your landing mechanics. So when you're running, playing the sport, you usually always on one leg at one point of time. Alright, your running motion is this. So you're always on one leg. When you're jumping, usually in a sport, you're probably taking off with one leg or landing with one leg. Right? So you will have to train your landing mechanics before you get started and go forward for your sport or your workout. We'll do that as well. Yeah. Coming back to this to the warm up, a stability. We're at the second form of the warm up. All right. So that's activation. So what I want you to do is bend both the knees. Okay. Your back straight. From here, we do a standing clamshell. So you're working your glutes. Yeah. So just open up and close slowly. Open up and close. Activate your core. We'll do 10 reps of this. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go on to the other side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, that's good. You just activated your glutes. Okay. Next one. For your heels, for your calf. Okay. So I want you to put pressure on this leg. Okay. And from there, get the heel up. So you're doing calf raises, going down slow. So when you're going up, you're working your muscle concentrically. That's concentrically. When you're going down, it's eccentrically. So concentrically, go with power. Eccentrically, come down slowly. Let's go. 10 of each. You can do it by yourself. Count, go up with power, come down nice and slow. You're going to be landing a lot on your single leg. If possible for this workout, try and use your shoes. Alright, once you're done with 10, alright, stick to the same leg. From here, I want you to get the knee ahead of your toes. Okay. Keeping the heel on the ground. The heel needs to be on the ground. Okay, so you'll be working this area. It's called the Achilles tendon. Okay, so you're just mobilizing that. Try and force the knee forward ahead of your toes, keeping the heel on the ground. Okay, switch. We do the same thing on the other leg now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up fast, down slow. That's 8, 9, and 10. Alright, from here, force the knee forward, keep the heel on the ground. Feel that stretch on your Achilles tendon. You can hold it there for about 10 to 15 seconds. And break. Alright, next up, we'll activate the core. Okay, so I want you to get into the 4-point position. Okay, so in the 4-point position, you'll get your wrist, elbow, shoulder in one line, shoulders retracted, your spine has to be neutral. Okay, from this position, get onto your toes and get your knees off the ground. Now, while you're at this position, you need to activate your core as much as possible. So when you breathe out and when you breathe in, you'll activate your core as much as you can. Stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Alright, while you're in this position, ensure that your core is activated. Okay, we'll do the same thing now with shoulder taps. You'll also feel it on your quads. Alright, let's go. Up and start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minimum movement of the hip. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. Back up on your feet. That's good. Try and shake it off. Next up, we get into the side plank position. Alright, nice strict side plank. From here, you get one leg up and down slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make sure your hip is in line, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, let's switch to the other side. Activate your core, guys. You're not only working your glutes, but your core as well. Stabilize the core. Ready? And go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Alright, back up on your feet. Okay, you can get a sip of water. While you get some water, let me just explain about today's workout. We have 5 different movements. Okay, now within these movements, we're doing 4 different segments. Alright, the first segment would be explosive power, explosive strength. Okay, so it's your regular strength training, but with a little more intensity. Okay, so we don't do too many repetitions. You cut the repetition short, but the intensity is high. So that's the first one. That's the explosive strength part. Next up, we have power and plyometrics. All right. The third part would be speed and reaction. Okay. The fourth part would be isometric holds. So we have 4 different parts of this workout for 5 different movements. The first movement would be the deadlift. Second movement would be the squat. Third movement is an upper body push. So it's push up. Fourth movement is the lunge. And fifth movement is upper body pull. Alright, that's like the row. We'll get started with number 1. For this particular workout, number 1 is deadlift. You'll require a band. For those of you who don't have a band as of now currently, it's alright. You can always get one later. You can do the same thing, just using a weight, lifting a weight in your hand, or just not doing it without any weight, alright? So, you lock the band on both your feet, place the band over your neck. From here, we get into the deadlift stance. So push your hip back, alright? Slight bend in the knee. You go down till your mid-shin, alright? Now, as I mentioned, we're doing this for power. It's called, you're doing strength with power, right? So this is your start of the deadlift position. This is where you lift weights, right? So from this position, you come up slowly to your knee. Once you get to your knee, I want you to burst up. Okay, so it's like you're jumping up, but you're not actually jumping. You're just going up with power. Let me show you the same thing from the side. Alright, so we go down slowly, eccentrically slow. Alright, concentrically as we come up to the knee, burst up. Alright, back down slowly, come up to the knee, burst up. Alright. So we're going to do 8 repetitions of this, 8 repetitions with power. We're just doing 2 sets. Okay, let's get started. If you have weights and if you've done this kind of a movement before, then you can do it with the weight, otherwise do it without the weight. Right? We'll do it together. We're starting with 8 reps. Alright, go down slowly, back straight, come up to your knee, burst up. That's 1. Let's go 7 more. That's 2, 3. Exhale as you come up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, take a break. About 20 seconds. Another tip, while you're coming up, make sure it's vertical force. Alright, vertical force is going up this way. It's not horizontal force. What generally tends to happen is the athlete tries to push the hip forward. Alright, you don't want to go forward and hyperextend. You see this? It's hyperextending. You want it to be here. To make that happen, you got to activate the glutes, activate the core. Right? Let's do that again, all together. Ready? 8 reps, and it started. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Sorry, we did 2 reps more. Alright, you can take a 20-second break. Get a sip of water, recover. Next up, we have the same movement, but as I mentioned earlier, we're going to do single leg. Okay, while you're playing, an athlete is usually on one leg. All right, unilateral movements most of the time. So in this position, now you just keep the band on one leg, right? Both your hands out. We're doing the same movement with one leg, right? So from here, wherever the band is, that leg goes back. All right, go there, stabilize. From here, I want you to come back fast. One, right? The same movement, we're just doing it with one leg. Eccentrically, slow. And 2. That's 3. If you lose balance at any point of time, put the leg down, start again. 4. That's 5. 6. That's 7. And 8. Alright. Let's move on to the other side. We'll do it by ourselves. And start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Eccentrically loading slow, coming back fast. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, good job. We'll do one more set of that in 20 seconds. Just take a breather. You can get the band off. You can move around a bit. If your back is stiffening up, make sure you're using your core, alright? You gotta use your core so that you take off that load from your back. Okay, let's get started. Do this. Okay, those of you who have the weights can do this with the weight as well. Okay, let's go. 1, you can either hold the weight with one hand or both hands, whatever's comfortable for you. Alright. 2, 3, 4, try and get the back leg as high as you can. 5, your back has to be straight throughout. 6, 7, 8, alright. Switch to the other side, you're doing that by yourself. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, ensure your back is straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, great. Supposed to be only 8. Alright. You can get the band off. The next one is the power and plyometric phase of this movement. Okay, so I want you to stand with both your feet in line with your hip. Okay, you're going to use a lot of power here from your hands, generate power from your hands. Okay, we're mainly using this drill to decelerate. Here's how it goes. So from here, just and do it again. Alright, so from 2 legs, you're landing onto one leg. Okay, as I said, the third phase of your warm-up needs to be your landing phase. This is the landing phase. Alright, so you generate power and just there. Try and be as stable as possible. Alright, your fibers from your foot need to grip the ground. Yeah, it's not an easy movement. The more power you generate, the harder it is to stabilize or control your body. The aim of this movement is to generate power as much as you can and then to stabilize. Alright, let me just show you the same thing from the side. Alright, so from there, yeah, so that was when I did it slow. Now when I do it 100%, it's going to be a lot faster and a lot harder to control. Just watch. So from here, right, so while I dead stop, okay, or decelerate, I'm trying to activate my core and glutes to its maximum capacity. Alright, so that's what you require. Again, as I said, this is more advanced. You should be able to maximize the contraction of your core and your glutes in regular strength movements and then bring it down to these movements which are more power based. Alright, let's get started now. We'll drop our right leg forward. Okay, you'll do it with me. We're only doing 3 repetitions, needs to be with power. Okay, I'll just give you 20 seconds for you to practice the movement, then you'll do it with me. Alright, your 20 seconds starts now. You can just practice it on both sides. Just see how it feels. Start really slow and then build up to it. I'll give you 10 seconds more for you to just practice the movement, get used to the mechanics. Okay, so ideally when you stop, say for example in any sport, say football, you're moving from this direction and then you're here and then moving. So it's more to stabilize. In tennis, you're serving, alright, you're landing here in this position. Same thing for badminton, usually you're landing on one leg, right? So for most sports, this is useful. Okay, we'll get started now. We're landing on the right leg, right? So 3 reps on each side, ready? That's 1. 2. That's good, let's go. And 3. Let's go on to the other side. You're going to do it by yourself. Now when you land, I want you to be there for 3 seconds. Ready? And go! 3, 2, 1. Come back. Ready? And go! 3, 2, 1. Come back. Last one. And alright. And up. We're going to repeat that once more. Okay, we'll start with the right leg again. And go! 3, 2, 1. Come back. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Come back. Last one by yourselves. And go. 3, 2, 1. And come back. Let's go on to the left leg. Ready? And go. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Ready? And go. 3, 2, 1. Come back. Last one. Go. 3, 2, 1, and back up. Alright, next up, you need to get the cushions or mini boxes. I'm going to show you this movement. It's called the supine sprinter's march. Okay, supine is whenever you lie down on your back. Okay, prone is every time you lie down on your stomach or on your chest. Okay, so this position, I want you to keep your shoulder blades on the cushion. Your heels got to be on the cushion as well. So this gap needs to be there. Alright. It needs to be a little elevated on your lower back area. Okay, so this is how you start the movement. I want you to use your hands as well. Okay, alternate hand, alternate leg, and from here you're marching. Okay, so you watch my hip. It's not dropping. It's not coming up. It's as stable as possible. That's what you need, right? We're doing 8 repetitions. Let's get started in this position. Make sure you're firing your glutes and your hamstring. This is mainly for your hamstring contraction. Alright, very, very essential for sprinters or any running sport. Get started. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, we'll do it again. One more set. Again, if you're not getting this movement 100%, you can keep training it and then get back. Right? This is a scale up of the regular bridging that we normally do. We'll get started again. Same movement. I'm going to do it with you. It's personally one of my favorites as well. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Back up on your feet. You can put these away. Just take 20 seconds to recover. Sip water. The last phase is the isometric hold. I'm sorry, actually you need these again. Okay. So for the isometric hold, we're basically going to bridge. So get your shoulder blades again on the cushion. Get the heel on the cushion. Okay. From here, get the hip as high as you can. One leg up. All right. And hold this position. You're going to hold it for 20 seconds and then switch 20 seconds on the other side. Now while you're doing this, the hip shouldn't drop, shouldn't be here, right? Hip should be there. If you want, you can bend this knee, that's alright. Okay, but keep the hip up, right? We're doing 20 seconds on each side. We'll get started. Right leg up, left leg down in 3, 2, 1, and go. Ten seconds up. Make sure your hip is nice and stable. 5 seconds to go. And switch sides. Keep it going, feel it on your hamstrings. Five seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right. I'll give you 20 seconds to recover. Next up, we have the squat. Okay. So we did 4 different phases of the deadlift. Now we're doing the squat. Again, if you have the time at home, you can do the isometric hold that we just did for 1 more second. All right. Let's move on to the squat then. So ideally you need the band locked around your knees. You need a weight. Okay. So you're going to move 3 steps to your right, 3 steps to your left. In this position, it's the brace position, quarter squat position. Get one leg up, move towards the side, and then the other side. Right? So we're going to do that for 20 seconds. Move 3 steps to the right, 3 steps to the left. Once you're done, 20-second break, we'll do that again. I'm going to show you from the side angle. Right? So from here, 1, 2, 3. And then go 1, 2, 3. Right? Now if you don't have the weights, don't worry about it. Just do it this position. If you don't have the band, do it without the band. One thing to be careful of, don't let the knees cave in. If your knees are caving in, it's probably because of weak glutes, right? So to strengthen the glutes, you need to do a lot more of these banded exercises, or you can stand against the wall and just leg raise, right? Now we'll get started with this movement. You do it by yourself, 20 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure your hands are straight, shoulders retracted. 10 seconds up, 10 to go. And break. Alright, 10 seconds. You can put the weight down, relax, get your breath back, and we go again towards the brace squat with moving. Alright, let's go. Up. Lateral walks. Just go 1, 2, 3, stop and go on the other side. Keeping your back straight, spine neutral. 10 seconds more, keep looking forward. 3, 2, 1, and break. Alright, good job. Okay, next up, you can get the band off, keep the weights on the side. If you want to keep the band on for this particular movement, you can still do that, alright? It's called the standing squat jump, alright? It's called a deficit jump. Again, your feet in line with your hip. You're going to make use of your arms to generate force and then decelerate. Stop in the squat position, right? I'm going to show you this movement. So up and right? Just there. So if you can, use the band, making sure that the knees don't cave in, alright? You just have to decelerate, right? We'll do it again. So from here, alright, now we do it from the side. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so you're just dropping into a squat. We'll get started. 5 reps in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Come back up. We go 2. Come back up. And 3. Come back up. We go 4. Back up. And 5. Good stuff. 10 seconds, recover. And now we do the same thing, but when you go down, I want you to hold it for 3 seconds. Then come up, we go again. Alright? Start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Back up. Ready? And back up. Now, we do this, the last 3, okay? We're doing the same thing, but rotating sideways, right? So from here, hold it for 3 seconds, come back up. So from here, towards the side, okay? It's rotational now. For any rotational sport, this is good for you, alright? Tennis, for football, which other sport? Let's say rugby, when you throw. So any rotational sport, this is ideal. We'll start. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come back up. From here, you move on to the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, back up. Alright, we move to the other side. Ready? Let's go! Alright, 3, 2, 1, come back up. Ready? And go! 3, 2, 1. Last one on each side, and go! 3, 2, 1. Come back up. We go on to the other side, and go! 3, 2, 1, and stand straight. take a break, 20 seconds, walk around. Next on, we move to the speed phase. Alright, so here you're going to be holding the quarter squat position. Again, if you want, you can continue using the band. Right, so we're in this position, okay, a quarter squat position. Now if I want to move to my right, I'll move the left leg over my right, go 2 steps and decelerate here. So I'll just show that to you a little faster. It's called the crossover in sport. Alright, so if you're in this position, if I want to run to that position, say like, especially sports like hockey or football or even basketball, you have to move a lot diagonally and laterally, right? So this is the movement that you normally would do. So I'm in this position when I say go, right? If I have to move there, it's from here, right? So we're going to do once to the right, once to the left. You'll just accelerate 2 or 3 steps depending on the space that you have. We get started. Hold the quarter squat position in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come back. We go, hold the quarter squat position in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come back. We go again. Quarter squat position in 3, 2, 1, go! Come back. We go again. It needs to be high intensity. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come back. Last 2. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Come back. We go on to the other side in 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, that's good. Next up, we go on to do the isolation hold. Okay, so for this, you got to get to the wall. Okay, so you got to be in a half squat position. Okay, from here, both your knees in line with each other. Force your shoulders on to touch the wall. Your lower back touches the wall. From here, just get one leg up and hold it here for 20 seconds. Once 20 seconds is up in this position, we move on to the other leg. 20 seconds here, right? We'll do it together in 3. I want your right leg up, everyone. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Half squat position, right leg up, both your knees in line with each other. If that's really hard, you can bend the knee. 10 seconds up, 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and break. Let's go on to the other side. Let's go up. Ten seconds more. 3, 2, 1, and break. Alright, that's good. Back up on your feet. You can just walk around. We're done with 2 movements. The first one was deadlift. Second one was squat. Now we move on to a to an upper body movement. It's the push movement. So you'll move on to the shoulder. The push up, I mean. I'll give you another 10 seconds. Okay, for this, you'll require one of these longer resistant bands. Now, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. We can do it without. The next time, you can do it with the resistant band. Okay, so just get this around you. Alright, hold it this way. And from here, you get onto the ground. In a push-up position, your wrist, elbow, shoulder in one line. Now you go down eccentrically, slowly, and with power you come up. So down slow, up with power, right? So those of you who've been doing the push-ups frequently and can do it with power, use the band. The rest of you, regular push-up, alright, without the band. What you'll do for a regular push-up is just go down a bit slow and come up with power, alright? Now if you can't do that either, get onto your knees. From here, go down slowly and up with power, right? Let's get started. Make sure your shoulders are externally rotated. Those of you who can do it with the band, with power, please do that, right? We're doing 10 reps now, but those of you who have to stop at 8 reps or 6 reps or 5 reps can stop. If you can do 12, you can push on to 12. Don't do more than 12, right? Let's get started. 1, back up, and 2, 3, down slow, up fast. 4, exhale as you come up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, take a break, 20 seconds. Let's do another set. Ready? And 1. Keep it going. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 5 by yourself. Okay, once you're done with 10, just take a break. Next up, we go on to the plyometric push-up. Okay, so plyometric push-up is basically a push-up where you get your hands up, your legs up. Okay, I'll show you how to scale this down. Now, those of you who were not able to do the push-up with the band, I'll show you what to do. Those of you who are doing the push-ups on your knees, I'll show you what to do. Alright, try and stick within your levels, alright, and progress from there. Don't directly try and do something that is really, really difficult. You will enjoy yourself, right? The main thing for an athlete is to not injure themselves while they're training. Okay, so now for the plyometric push-up, it's a small dip. 1, 2. Alright, so you keep going. 5 reps, 3 to 5 reps is good. Now, if you can't get your hands and legs up together, this is what you do. Alright, small dip, on your hands. 1, 2. Now, if that's hard, you just do this. So, go slow, slow, right? Now, if that's hard, you'll just do a regular push-up. If you can't do a regular push-up, then you'll do this. Alright? So, one of the options, we go 5 reps max, 3 reps minimum. Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, good job. 20 seconds for you to recover. Make sure when you're landing, alright, there's not too much of pressure on your wrist. Your shoulders are always externally rotated, not internally rotated. It needs to be externally rotated. We get started in 5 seconds. Get ready. Push up position. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, that's good. Good stuff, guys. Back up on your feet. I give you a 20-second break. And then we move on to the speed phase of this movement. Okay, so I'm going to demo this. You get into a push-up position. Okay, so from here, I just want you to jump up into a squat, right? So come up into a squat as fast as you can and stabilize again. Power and then stabilize. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. So you just be in this position. When I say go down, you can go back down and be in that position. Ready? We'll do it together. Push-up position in 3, 2, 1. Squat. Back down into a high plank. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Squat. And back down into a high plank. We go again. Squat. Back down into a high plank. Now 5 reps by yourself. Just go continuously. Squat, high plank. Squat, high plank. 5 reps by yourselves. Let's go. Alright guys, keep it going. Give you 10 seconds more before we move on. The next phase is going to be the isolated hold, alright? Once you're done, just walk around, take a break for 20 seconds. So for the isolated hold, we're going to hold the push-up at the descent, alright? So I'm just going to show you, we'll start in 10 seconds. So stay in a good strong push-up position from here, just drop, okay? Your chest shouldn't touch the ground, but ideally your elbow needs to be above the line of your shoulder. So in this position, we're at 20 seconds, get a 10-second break, and then 20 seconds again. If this position is really hard, you hold the single arm plank. We'll get started. 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 seconds, as strict as possible, stay down. 10 seconds up. Nice strict hold, brace your core, contract your glutes. In 3, 2, 1, and take a break for 10 seconds. Next up. We'll go again in 5, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 20 seconds, hold it there. 10 seconds more. In 3, 2, 1, and break. Alright, good job guys. Just take a break for 20 seconds. Walk around. Next up, we have the lunges. So we finished with 3 movements. The first one was the deadlift, second one was the squat, third one was the push-up. Now we move on to the lunge, and the last one would be rows. Alright, we'll get there. So let's get started with the lunge now. You'll wrap this around your foot, just one leg. Put this around your neck. Alright, from here get into a lunge position. Okay, you'll just flex and extend the back knee. So here, flex the knee 2 inches off the ground and extend with power. Go down and extend with power. The front knee has to stay stable. Alright, I'm going to show you this from the side. Watch my front knee. It's either in line with the heel or in line with your midfoot. Doesn't move. Right? Small dip and up with the back leg. Small dip and up. There and up. So now when I come up, I'm contracting my glutes. Right? I'm contracting my glutes as much as I can. Go down and up with power. Right? Let's do that. 8 reps on each side and start. 1, 2, 3. Those of you who want to do it with the weight can do it with the weight. 4, 5, 6. Up with power. 7 and 8. Alright, switch. Let's move on to the other side. Here's another cue for you. Think there's something over your head. Alright, like a balloon. And you want to hit that balloon straight up. Right? So you go down and up with power. When you come up with power, contract your glutes. Let's do that. Let's do that. Ready? And down and up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright. 10 seconds and we switch sides. You go again. If possible, you can also hold the weight in front of you. Get started. Right leg forward or left leg forward, whichever leg you went first with, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, break. Supposed to be 8 again. Let's switch on to the other side and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, you can get the band off. Next one, we move on to the power and plyometric. For this movement is really advanced. I'm going to show you the most advanced movement, then we'll scale it down from there. Alright, not everyone will be able to perform it, so if it's difficult, don't worry about it. You'll get there eventually with practice. I'm going to show you the movement, split stance. This is like your athletic stance or your running stance. Okay, it's a small dip. You'll go up, switch legs, and come back into the same position. Right? So this is how it goes. Small dip, up. Yeah, I'm going to do that again from the side. Just watch my feet. You might not be able to see my face. Alright? Watch my lower body. Small dip. And right? When I land as soft as possible. That's what's important. Right? You're jumping up vertically and landing soft. Now, in case you can't do that movement, don't worry about it. Alright? What we'll do is just a lunge jump. So it's a small dip. I want you to jump up, land soft. Small dip, land soft. Alright? So you're trying to extend your body vertically and land soft, flexing the knees. Right? So from your dip, jump, land. Right? Let's do 3 to 5 reps on each side by yourselves, and then we move on. Let's get started. 3 to 5 reps. Again, as I said, this is the more advanced movement. You need to scale it down before you get started with these movements, alright? So you need to focus on your fundamental strength training, generate power from the lower body, and then come and do these kind of plyometric movements, right? For athletes who've been performing this over a long period of time, this is ideally what you need to do every maybe second, third, or fourth day, depending on the time of the season. Once you're done, just take a break. We'll do one more set and then we'll move on. Give you another 10 seconds. Take a breather. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go. 3 to 5 reps, as explosive as possible, but be safe. Let's go. Get started. 3 to 5 reps on each side. Make sure you're exhaling, breathing out. Your core is always activated. Alright. Next up, we have the speed and reaction movement. Okay, so in this movement, this is what your position is going to be. Alright. I want you to be in your front leg, okay, like a lunge position, 90 degree. Alright. So you're in this position now. From this position, it's called the acceleration. Alright. So you'll accelerate 2 to 3 steps and decelerate. So from here, alright, you're pushing with your back foot, alright, your toes need to push from the ground, alright, you produce rate of force development and stop 2 to 3 steps ahead of you. So from this position and go, right, so I'll do that again from the side, watch my back leg, I'll do it from this side, alright, watch my back foot, it's pushing against the ground, alright, 3, 2, 1, right, so again, it's power and then stability, alright, we'll get started. Get the right knee down, left leg forward. You just move 2 or 3 steps depending on how much space you have. Stop there. Make sure you're decelerating well again. Core is activated. Knees don't cave in. Right? And then come back. We'll go again. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come back. Go again. In 3, 2, 1, go! That's good. Come back. We'll go again. 3, 2, 1, go! And back. Alright, switch legs. We'll go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, back. We'll go again. 3, 2, 1, go. Come back. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, good job, guys. We'll do that once more before we move on. This time, we're doing it multi-directional movements. Okay, multi-directional. So, say for example, you want to move to your right. Like I said for the squat, you'll step over and move. So, you're in this position. Alright. So, when I say go, it's just there and stop. Alright. So, you're rotating your trunk and accelerating, then decelerating. I'll do it once on the other side now. So, you're in this position, there and stop. Alright. It needs to be as fast as possible. It's called rate of force development. Okay. How do you improve this rate of force development? By doing power training. Alright, the amount of force you can generate from the ground as fast as possible. Very, very important for athletes for performance in sport. Let's get started. Multi-directional. Get onto one side. We're going to move on to the other side. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, come back. And 3, 2, 1, go! Come back. Ready? And go! Alright, back. Let's go on to the other side. In 3, 2, 1, go! Come back, go again, and go! Come back, last one, in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, back, give you 20 seconds again, recover, next one. I'm going to show you the movement, we'll get started in a bit. Again, for this you need to be on your back. Okay, so you need the mini band on your midfoot, right? Both hands up, make sure your shoulder blades are touching the ground. Force your lower back onto the ground, so you're contracting your stomach, alright? You'll flex one knee, extend one knee, alright? So the one knee would be, make sure that the knee and your hip are in one line, knee and heel are in one line. Your front toes are pointing forward, alright? So in this position, you're going to be there for 20 seconds, then switch. In this position, you're there for 20 seconds, alright? So it's 20 seconds here, and then 20 seconds here. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, and go. Make sure you're pressing your lower back against the ground. So contract your core as much as you can. 10 seconds more. And break. Move on to the other side in 3, 2, 1, go. Flex one knee, extend the other knee. 10 seconds to go. Keep it going. 5, 3, 2, 1, and break. Alright, back up on your feet. You can get a sip of water. One last movement, guys. Okay, so it's called the upper body pull movement. You need a mini band for this, as well as a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a bag or a stone that you can use at home. You can use either your mini band or the longer bands, alright? So I'm just going to show you with the longer band for now. Okay, so you put one leg on the band, alright? From here, you can adjust the resistance however you want. So your back has to be straight. Make sure the shoulder is retracted, alright? Keep the other hand out, contract your core. From here, you pull with power, stabilize, and go down slow. Again, up with power, stabilize, go down slow. And exhale, down, inhale. Exhale, and inhale. Alright? So we do 6 reps on your right side, 6 reps on your left hand side. Right? We're ready? Let's get started. And 1, go down, pull, and exhale. Down, again, pull, and go down. 4, down, go 5, and down. Last one, 6, and go down. Alright, switch sides. Let's get started. 1, and down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. One more rep. 6, take a break. We'll move again. 20 seconds, I'll do that with you. 6 reps. You can do the 6 reps by yourself. Adjust the resistance based on how much power you can generate. Again, make sure you're extending. The shoulder needs to retract and pull. Alright, that's when you're contracting your core. Exhaling, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Alright, let's get started. 6 reps on each side. Now, in case you don't have the weights and you just have a resistance band, you can still do it with a resistance band alone. So from here, pull and down. So pull and down. Right? We'll get started. 6 reps by yourself and go. Once you're done, move on to the other side. Generate power and break. Once you're done with 6, next up, we have the shrugs. So just like the deadlift, we put the band, lock it around your foot. Alright, so in this position, it's a small dip and then shrug. Okay, again, it's a vertical movement. So push your shoulder blades up towards your ears. Right, I'm going to show you that from the side. Small dip, up. Alright, small dip, up. So small dip, then extend your full body up. Right, you can do the same thing with the weights. Let's get started. 8 repetitions. Small dip. 1, 2, 3. 4, keep it going. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, take a break. We'll do one more set. Good job, guys. Well done. We're getting through this. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, shrug all the way up. 2, 3, 4, again, don't hyperextend, alright? 5, contract your core. 6, 7, and 8. Alright, take a break. You can walk around. I'll give you 30 seconds to recover. You can get a sip of water. Okay, the next movement is called the renegade rows. Okay, so dumbbell or kettlebell here, you want to push up position. From here, just row, come back down. Here the important point is to not let the hip open up. So don't row this way. Alright, you just got to row straight down. 1, 2, alright, and it needs to go with power. Alright, contract your core and then power. Let's do that together. Alright, 5 reps on each side and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, switch. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good stuff. We'll do one more set. Push-up position. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Exhale as you pull. 4 and 5. Switch side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Take a break. One last movement coming up. I'm going to use the resistant band for this. Okay, so you're in a push-up position. Now if I say 1, just like the previous movement, you're just going to row with your right hand. 1. Alright, if I say 2, it's going to be with your left hand. 2. Alright, 1, that's 2. Alright, so we'll do this together. Get into this position, your core nice and stable, and start. 1. Back down. 1. Right hand itself. Now 2 is left hand. Alright, 2. Now, if I say 1, it's your right hand. If I say 2, it's your left hand. So you need to react accordingly. Right? Ready? And go. 2. Back down. Just row, come back down, wait for my call. 1. 1. 1. 2. Try and react as quick as you can. 1. 2. And break. One last set, guys. Ready? And go. 2. 1. 1, 2, 2, 2, and 1. Alright, good job guys. You can put the weights back, equipment, push it towards the side. You're done with this session of an ideal strength and conditioning session for an athlete. Okay, so just before I sign off, I'd like to say this particular movements, all these movements are mostly for high performance athletes, for athletes who've been training for a long period of time. Alright. Today was a demo of me showing you how to do explosive strength. It was a demo of me showing you how to do power and plyometrics, speed, as well as isometric holds. Ideally in your workout, you can add maybe 2 or 3 of these movements. Alright, you need not add all 4. 2 or 3 of these phases are good enough, right? You can progress with these movements and move on to a little more advanced set of movements depending on your sport. Alright, but for that you need to practice, practice, and practice. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Just before we sign off, let's do a couple of stretches. I advise you to stretch a little more post that. Right, we have about 2 minutes to stretch. So first up, get your feet in line with your shoulders. Keep your back straight, get into a deep squat, push your knees out and just hold it. Just hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Next up, to stretch your adductors, keep your foot on the ground. From here, just sit back on your heels, get your elbows to touch the ground, hold it there, keep your back straight. Alright, switch on to the other side. And change. Next, from here, get into a deep lunge position, just like what we did in the warm-up. Extend the back knee, look forward, keep your back straight. Push your hip forward, keep breathing. And switch towards the other side. Alright, change. From here, stand straight, bend the front knee, keep both the knees straight. Just reach down towards your toes. Hold that position, keep breathing again. And switch to the other leg. Alright, switch. Next, your quads. And switch to the other side. Alright, last one. You can take some support from here. Just sit back and hold it there. Feel it on your glutes. And switch to the other side. And great. Alright, thank you so much guys. My name is Chelston Pinto. I'm a strength and conditioning coach and the founder of Rapid Sport Fitness. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope to see you guys soon.